Okay, I'm here at Sabinas Restore. Oh my God, we've got some celebrities here, celebrity restorers. We've got Joe and Shane.
Where are they?
They're in front of me. Thanks for being part of this little video. I'm just going to ask you a few questions. Now, you've both been to the flood drying house that we run our 4-day course, our 4-day water damage and structural drying and mould remediation course. Shane's actually been there twice, and Joe, you've been there once. You came in March. I just want to ask you a few questions. What has it done to your business since you've done the course, or how has it changed your way of thinking about restoration? I know, Joe, you're in the office mainly, and then Shane's mostly out in the field. How has it changed the way that you guys think towards a restoration job now?
I know from being out on site, learning more about how the equipment actually works, some proper moisture detection, and then obviously the inclusion of the Drymatic has given us a lot more of an arsenal in our toolbox to kind of tackle jobs, especially difficult drying jobs as well. It's given us a lot more options and a lot more ways to dry it faster and better, and we're finding we're not getting stuck with the kind of conventional way of drying on jobs. We've got a lot more options and a lot more different ways we can use the Drymatic as well. It's been really good. It's been really good getting that knowledge of that different ways of drying.
So you don't have the one way anymore. It's just you've got multiple ways, and you're finding that the moisture detection and learning how the equipment works, you can understand the best approach for drying now.
Yeah, absolutely. Better detecting the moisture, which obviously means finding some cash, which is never a bad thing.
Yes.
And yeah, like I said, the implementation of the Drymatic as well has been really good. It's changed the game for us, really. We use it on most of our jobs now, and we're finding the results are just so much faster, so much better.
Yep.
And I don't know what I would have done without it. So
awesome.
That's why I went twice. I loved it so much.
Fantastic. And what about you, Joe? As far as the office is concerned, you're managing the office and managing the jobs going out and taking the calls from insurance and taking the calls from loss adjusters and so forth. What sort of confidence has it given you?
I believe that now when technicians are on site and they're under a lot of pressure, what can happen is they can have what I call a restorer's block.
A restorer's block.
A restorer's block.
Oh my God! There's a new disease going around.
Yeah.
It's like COVID. It's a restorer's block.
It's a restorer's block.
Okay, we've got to watch out for that.
We haven't found a vaccine. Though.
No, and there won't be one because and what happens is because they're under pressure and all those sorts of things, they can sometimes not be able to see a solution out of. Like they'll have something on site and they'll call in, and then I'll be like, well, how about we do this? And it's all from everything that I learnt. So really, in my mind, I've still got every single room in that house at Mackay and exactly how it's set up. And I find now that I can challenge not from I'm challenging what you've done. I want to know why, because when we were in Mackay and we did this, and this was done. So why are we doing it this, and this way? So that I can get to understand that everyone is using the same method, because that's ultimately what we want to do. Is we all have a different way of drying, but we all want to get on the same page within this company. So
yeah, I find talking to a lot of people that work in the office, I find a lot of them have gut feelings about what is done by technicians. They go, that doesn't seem right. But, now you feel that you've got the knowledge, they can't pull the wool over your eyes and can't take shortcuts.
I must admit, I was the only female on that course, and I had to do push-ups, and I did 5, and I can remember Alan could only do 1. Hey, Al. Right? And I tell you what, I showed up. Female, only female, showing up, putting the female flag forward, going,
yes.
Yep, I have a right to be here.
Hashtag girl power. I love it.
Yeah.
There's a lot more ladies now in restoration, and it's becoming phenomenal. It's not just a man's job. You know, there's a lot of females out there actually leading the way in restoration. A lot of female managers and changing businesses around. And I know that certainly Sabitas has really, really changed in the last couple of years from when you started kicking off. You guys are really kicking some goals from where you started.
Yeah, and we believe that's all because we are like water. We like to move and change, baby.
I love it. I love it.
We're adaptable.
Adaptable.
Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot for having a little conversation here about, you know, what's happened since that you've done the training at the 4-day course at the Flood House with the Australian Cleaning and Restoration Academy. Much appreciate your time. And
can I say one other thing? I think one of the biggest things that I got from going to that workshop is the connections that we made.
Yes.
Because restoration is extremely competitive. But I love it when people can get beyond that and come together in a place like that and share ideas, share knowledge, and where it all becomes one industry instead of restorer against restorer. And that place is a place that was able to be done, and I really liked that. Yeah,
we all went out for dinner together, and there was a few drinks shared, and a few stories shared. So certainly,
what happens in Mackay, Gary, stays in Mackay.
Yeah, correct. But certainly, you know, we had to make it fun. You know, what you guys understand is you're at your business all day, and sometimes you don't get a breakaway. I know this is a work breakaway, but, you know, we try to have really good food there and try to have,
food was amazing.
Yeah, have an atmosphere where everyone, you know, is relaxed and feels comfortable, and there's no bull crap, you know, so everyone gets along and networks. There's a bit of changing of phone numbers where, you know, guys are now farming work on each other. That's fantastic. That's what we like to see. That's a secondary thing that we like to see.
It's a really good learning environment. Like, it's fun. It's, you know, it's approachable. And it's technical without being overly technical. It's explained in pretty easy going terms that if you're not very technically minded, that it can be still explained to you where you understand it. And you can get a lot of knowledge from it by how easy it is explained. And the hands-on training as well. There's a lot of courses don't offer that, on like getting stuck into it, actually drying it, using the equipment, whereas you get to see all the equipment in action and how to use it, how not to use it, the benefits, the do's and the don'ts. So, and it's a really good environment, really good fun, and you're learning stuff that's going to help you improve your business as well. So fantastic.
Well, thanks again for your time. And
this is not a paid production.
This is paid production. And good luck the rest of the year with Sabitas, and I hope you kick some more goals.
Cheers, Gary.
Yeah.
Okay.